Scorpios, welcome back to my channel. Let's go ahead and jump straight into your reading. Of course, if you want a personal, that information is going to be listed in the description, so just check there. I do have some really cool readings up if you would like to get some guidance. But today, we're going to look at the messages that are meant to find you. Let's just let the cards flow. We got a Halloween deck to kind of go with the aesthetic of Halloween, and we got our Halloween decorations out, so I'm excited. Let's see what messages come through for you. Okay, first card we have out is the Six of Pentacles. So what I'm getting, it feels like you guys are desiring there to be this like give and take in a relationship here. It almost feels like you're experiencing unfairness in a relationship where your person is more focused on their career than they are on the relationship. Okay, this could be a big problem. You could feel like also your person listens to everyone else and isn't listening to you in regards to what you need in the relationship. Maybe they have a group of friends that influences the way that they think or the way that they're moving with you, or family, or just like I said, letting outside opinions get in the way. Also, when it comes to money, it just feels like you guys are in a space of just wanting to make more. You may start to feel this level of resentment for a job, for a business, for a career that you're currently in, where you feel like the amount of effort that you put out, you deserve to get the reward or the pay back. And it's going to start to irritate you more and more and more if you're not making the money that you want to make. So for a lot of you, this is you guys being pushed to maybe go out of your comfort zone, especially with the Fool card and the Nine of Wands in reverse here. This is going out of your comfort zone in terms of trying a new direction, whether that's like a new form of career or just a new job as a whole. Another thing I'm picking up on, there could be an Aries in particular that could be of interest here. Okay, in regards to the zodiac sign, you could be wondering if you go out of your way to reach out to a love interest, go out of your way to try to make peace with a love interest. Would it be worth it? Would it make sense, especially with the Ten of Wands in reverse? You could be feeling like a lot of the issues, the problems you were experiencing in your relationship were due to holding on to grudges. There being a lot of things that were left unsaid. Let's keep pulling cards. Okay, so we got the Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Swords in reverse, Nine of Swords in reverse, Queen of Wands, Fool card, or not the Fool card, Four of Pentacles in reverse. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Pentacles. A lot of my Scorpios watching this, you have either recently entered a single season, or some of you have actually been in the single season for a minute. But in you being single or newly single this time around, especially your solar return approaching slowly, a lot of you are starting to realize that you really want to get your life in order before you can really appreciate being in a relationship with someone. And you could be desiring to be in a relationship with a specific type of person. Like you could have certain, well, let me rephrase it. You could have certain requirements romantically for the people that you date now that are different than what your requirements may have been a year ago, because your maturity is stepping up and you're starting to realize that you need a lot more, or there's a need for you to weed out love interests that don't really align with, like I said, your vision. But anywho, beyond that, some of you guys are entering a single season because of the fact that you've recently just caught on to certain things that a love interest was up to, whether that's like lying, cheating. There may have even been this energy of avoidance. If you did recently have a partner who was very avoidant, very distant, you could hear from them pretty soon, especially if you're like stressed out about them. It just feels like their energy though could be a little bit off. But for a lot of you, you could be like having the worry of whether or not you're going to speak to someone be wiped out, because you will hear from them. It also feels like too, you're being forced to like deal with your shit, basically. With the Seven of Swords in reverse, if there's anything that you guys have been putting off or like waiting for the sign to see that you should start it, it's like there's a fire being lit up under your behind, where you're starting to realize that you can't keep worrying about certain things. You're literally being pushed to handle your responsibilities, whether that's like you getting on top of your living situation, you getting on top of your transportation situation, you getting on top of certain responsibilities. It's starting to feel like, okay, I can't keep sitting here thinking about like, will I ever get here? But more so, how can I get there? And I think that there's this energy of there being a pep in your step. Over the next couple of days, you're going to have this like random boost of energy to get stuff done. All right, let's talk about the energy at the bottom of the deck really quick. I have the Five of Pentacles and also the Knight of Swords here. So it just feels like Spirit wants you to not focus so much on the energy of what isn't currently in your life here. Because the Five of Pentacles is focusing on lack, is focusing on what is not right. And then with the Knight of Swords, this is like inconsistencies in showing up, or if we're talking about love too, this could be you being left out in the cold and randomly someone reaches out to you and it's like, what? But I'm mainly getting with this, it just feels like you guys need to get locked in. You need to take this focus on the negative and turn it into something positive. And for others of you, it's not necessarily a focus on the negative, but it's needing to not focus on what was lost, but more so what can be gained. There you go. You guys need to be focusing on what needs to be gained, because there's so much opportunity around you guys right now. And there could be just too much of a focus on what you don't like. And Spirit's like, okay, well, you create that environment of what you do desire. Okay, let's pull another card here. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Okay, what is the overall message here that my Scorpios need to hear? So we have daydreams and decisions. Okay, so Spirit wants you to stop being in this energy of just thinking about the things that you want to accomplish, thinking about what it would be like to, you know, be that business owner, be that whatever this is, your goals may be, because of course it's different for everyone. But when it comes to your personal goals, instead of thinking about it, Spirit wants you to get into the energy of doing it. And the more that you kind of like daydream, the more that you guys are holding off on accomplishing. And I think that that's the main thing here that you guys are needing to take from this, is that it's time for you guys to get on to the things that you guys have been wanting to get onto for a minute now. So this is the message that I have here, Scorpios. I hope that this was helpful and that you did take something from this video. If you did, definitely feel free to thumbs up the video, subscribe, all that jazz. Like I said, any information you need to get a reading will be listed below, and also my Patreon if you want to subscribe over there for exclusive readings. And I will see you later.